Hey guys, I'm here doing a lesson for the Luck is a Constant solo. I'll try and get through it as quick as possible while still explaining all the parts. I've already tried to do this video a couple times and it ends up being very long, as this one will most likely be. So, we start the 10th fret on the D string. I'm just going to play through each section so you can sort of get a feel for how it sounds, and then I'll go through it slowly afterwards. So the first part goes. It goes 10th fret on the D, 8th fret on the D, 8th fret on the G, 8 and 6 on the D, slide up to 12. And then you're going to hit that note 3 times, and the third time I do a pinch harmonic and I slide down. So, slow it goes. The next section is an ascending run, starting pentatonic shape on the 8th fret here on the 10th on the D string. So it goes 8, 10 on the D, 8, 10, 12 on the G, and then you go up to the B string on the 9, and you hold the 12 for that minor second interval, which gives that dissonance. So I play this part alternate picking. So down, up, down, and then I go around the strings here. Okay. Then we slide to the, I'll just play it. Let's just go to there for now. So we slide to the 10, back to this original C, 10th fret on the D string. So 10, then 8 on the G, back to 10 on the D, 10 on the G, 10 on the G, then slide down to the G string, 7th fret, vibrato. Then we start another ascending run, starting on the 8th fret of the D. We go 8, 10, 8 on the G, slide 10, 12 on the G. Then we go from the slide, we go to the 11 on the B, and then back to the 12. So that part goes. So yeah, after that, going back and forth, I actually finish on this 12th fret on the G, but then I slide with the same third finger, and there's like a little short bend there. It's like sort of microtonal bend. No, it's like a quarter bend, and then it's like a bend release and a pull off to 11 on the B, and then I slide to the 16th fret, and you can give it some nice vibrato there. And then I'm in the right position here to play 15, 13 on the G, and slide 15 on the E. So that whole part goes. I slid down in my video, but it's supposed to be, this is down, whatever, this way. Okay, then it's again the same run, an octave up. I play it like this so that I can have this interval here. If you played it over here, it would be weird to get that interval properly. So we start on the 15th fret, we go 15, 17, 16, 18, 20 on the B, and then on the high E, 16. So it's like this. And that one, you really want to accent that one. The first dissonant sort of 2-note chord is like less obvious than this one. This one's more like... Okay, then from there, we slide to the 13th fret on the B, 11 on the E, back to the 13 on the B, 13 on the E, and then we want to slide up this time before we did. But I wanted to do, I wanted to end, because the next part goes directly from this note to this descending pattern here. And yeah, so the reason I did that is just so that I'm on the right fingering and on the, whatever. I don't have to switch strings. So 15 on the B, slide down to 11 on the B, and then it goes 12, 10, G, 11 on the B, 13, 12 on the D. So. And then that's when we start, again, the new phrase. So the new phrase is essentially the same as the beginning, except for we do a hammer-on back to the 10th fret. So we start 10, 8, 10. That's right. So the rest is the same. So 10, 8, 10, 8 on the G, that's fine. Then we do the whammy bar. You could do, I don't know, whatever. To achieve the intonation, like I hear a bit that it's going to the 13, so I do 2 times down on the 12, I hammer on the 13, and do this little downward motion here at the same time. And then back to the 12. It's like sort of Steve Vai thing. And then immediately we go into that fast run, which is the same as before. But then it sort of bleeds in, the dissonance bleeds into these other couple chords. I decided to slide up. Kind of sounds like he's playing that note with the other dissonant chord, but I go immediately to this. So it goes 11 on the E, 13 B, 12 G, 11 E, 15 on the B. I skip the G string and I go immediately to the D string, 13, and I slide down to 10. And yeah, you should try and hold those chords because then you get the actual chord sound instead of an arpeggiated chord. Then we start like this fast run. It wasn't that clean. But you start at 12, I start 12, I go up to 13, back to 12, 10, 12, 13. It's a 6-note pattern, that one. Starting on a downstroke, so it's even number, so you start the next string on a downstroke also. But then these next 3 shapes, which are just the same shape, then this, like, whatever, whole step shape. I'm not going to spell it out. I do 7s on these, so I go, and then I start the next one on an upstroke, then downstroke. Yeah, so when you hit that 15 on the high E, you bend, and then you land on that 13 on the B. So, and I slide to the 12 on the G, and I play the 10th fret on the D. Give that some big vibrato there. Then this next section is a little tricky. I play with economy picking, sort of. I start downstroke. It's like, so I go down on the, okay, I'll just show you the notes first. It's 11th fret on the B, and 8 on the G, 8 on the D. Then I come down and I play 10 on the G and 11 again on the B. But I play down, up, 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 down. Then I do this also. Down, up, down, up. So actually that last part's technically alternate picking, but it just feels like economy picking. Then, okay, then I tap on the 18th fret here, and I use my left hand to help a whole bend up to this tone. Yeah, so bend, release, pull off to 11, pull off to 8. Then I play these next 2 notes, 10 on the G and 8 on the D. Then slide 11 to 13 on the E, and then I'm in the right position to do this descending arpeggio. So I would preferably like to start that with a downstroke on the 15, so I can do all upstrokes, which it sounds very, yeah, a bit muddy, but I mean it's just for effect, right? Whatever. So 15 back to 11 on the B, 12 on the G and D respectively, and I slide from the 13 to the 15 on the A string. And then I'm also in the right position to hit this high note up here, the 15 on the E. Okay, So then now is like a sort of string skippy 3-note per string shape, pentatonic I think it sounds a lot like they're picking it all on the record, but it's just easier to do it legato. It's not really legato, but like pull-ups and hammer-ons. So I play the 13th fret on the A, I play 15 on the D and pull off to 10. It goes like this. Pull off to 10, play the 13 and pull off to the 10 again on the A. Then I skip up here, and I have that free to play this 15 up here on the G. Then I pull off to 10. Actually, no, I don't pull off. When I play this, I play 2 downstrokes in a row there for added effect. So I pick down on the 15, up on the D, hammer on 12. Then I pick upwards on this 13th fret on the D, and I pull off to 10. Then I play the 15 on the B, pull off to 11, play 13 and slide up to 16, and then I do like a little major arpeggio shape here at the end. And I get that whole bend, so that's the 15, 18 on the E, and then I bend up on this 18. And that's the end of the first solo. I'm going to stop the video